Hey, this is Layla. How are you guys doing today? So, I have a confession to make. Basically, I had to quit my job, or kindly resign from my job, and it was absolutely. Sorry, my phone died. It's not a bad job at all. I really like it. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's just that, but I think something hit me really hard that this is just not a good fit for me. I was going there for a couple hours a day, really not bad. Pay was okay. Pay was fair. The people were nice, but I had been receiving a couple of, questions as to what it is I'm doing and how I should be doing them different. And it's really hard for me to explain this because obviously I'm doing periscoping now more, and I'm kind of just sharing with you guys my story because I'm going through a huge career change. And just last week, I decided not to take the PE exam, and now I'm quitting my job, and I decided to, and I've never quit my job ever. I've never quit a job ever in my life. And so something was bugging me today, and I was working out, and I just started getting really emotional. And I wasn't giving it my 100% in my workout. And I said, I have to do this. I have to do this. And it wasn't that it was bothering me, that they were not being rude. It's just that I had been told that I'm not providing my 100%, or I'm not giving an essence to the job. And when I heard that, I marinated that for a couple of days, let that soak in, and then I realized I think there's a reason why. It's because I'm going through a huge transition. And I need to figure me out. I need to focus on helping people. I need to focus on my business. And I need to also, not do it for the what, but I need to do it for the why. And I think just last night, I've been listening to a lot of personal development. And I was reading something here today, last night, through one of my business coach groups, my, life coach groups. And it says, it's by Michael Jr., and it's basically said, when you know your why, your what has more impact because you're walking more towards your purpose. When I read that today, last night, it just really hit me that, I am doing this job because I like it, it's fun, it's great, but the purpose behind it is not there. My purpose is to support people in healthy living and healthy lifestyle, and I think I think it's just really, how do you say this? I can't do everything. And that's one thing I've learned, that, I went into this with the intention of doing something, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. And I said, maybe I'll just need to wait till I get fired, and that's easier for me to handle. Maybe I should just wait in, or maybe I'll just suck it up and just let it marinate, and I'll get over this hump. Because I did it before. I got over it, and then I liked it, then I hated it, and then I hated it, and I hated it, hated it, and then I liked it, and then I hated it. And it just hit me so hard. And luckily, I had never done this before, but I approached my boss, and I told her flat out, I'm not your girl. I've been working there for about a month now. And I realized, you know what, I'm just not your girl. And it's hard. It's so hard. And, but I think this is normal. When you're an entrepreneur and you're going through some life changes, you have to go through these growing pains. And she flat out told me, like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of that you figured it out. And it's better now than a couple weeks from now. And when I have to go on my business trip, we're going to actually do more training on you. And I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle doing more training, especially when I'm trying to focus on all these other avenues. But she did support me, and she says, you are going through a huge transition. And that is true. I got married. I moved here from New York City. I not making the income that I used to make, and I thought I could do it. But I think I'm just posting this video because I wanted to share with you that today has been a really hard day. It's also been a very good day, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel, that things are going to get better. And I learned a lot in this, and I know what I should and shouldn't get myself into. And I have a lot of respect for the people that I'm working for. However, it still doesn't change my decision as to why I need to leave. But I think my advice to people is this: when you know it's not the right fit and you're finding every reason in the world that maybe this is why not, but if it doesn't feel right, doesn't empower you to give it your 100% and do your why versus your what, just go there for the paycheck, that's not the reason to stay. And so I love working. I love being a health coach. I love helping people in retail, and I'm going to figure out a way to implement my engineering somehow. And so I think I have this vision, and it's amazing. You know, when you go through these transitions, when you go through these phases, you meet people in your life that you've never met before that relay these messages to you that resonate with you so strong that it just makes you want to cry. And I have cried a lot these last couple days and last couple hours, and it's a kind of growing pains. And someone just yesterday told me, who I was just speaking with, she told me, and I only met her twice, and she says, you have something really special going for you. You have this vision, you have this ability to make changes to something, implement a change for something good. And I just think that is so powerful. And so I'm listening to that little voice inside me. And that voice is saying, you need to do something here. You need to move forward. This is too comfortable for you, or this is not the right time for you to do it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of meditation, a lot of praying, and a lot of personal development. But for anyone out there who is going through this, please message below and please tell me what you think, or give this message, a thumbs up. I'd like to find people who are going through this, so that way I don't feel alone in here. Because I know that this is all, I've been told it's very normal, but it's, for me, so fresh and so new, but it's also liberating at the same time. Because I have made a stand to not end something on a bad note, not burning any bridges, but to create a relationship. And my boss says, what you've done for us in this 1 month is like such a great gift that you have given us. And I said, that is all I want to give and not leave on a bad note. So, we're just going to keep trucking along and see where it goes. But thank you so much for everything, and we'll talk later. Bye.